Yes, people. How are we doing? I hope we're all right. Hope we're in a good place. I've just had to sit. Well, no, I've had to be on all fours for the past couple of hours under Cody's skating boards, and it wasn't a fun place. Talk about vibrations. My vibrations were low. I'm telling you. Look at the state of me. Look at me. Some life. We're going, man, you look 70, never mind 50. Yes, Harry. How we doing? How we doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I'm just about to do a bit of corking shortly. I just thought I'd come in. Seems to be making a habit of this, don't I? Anyone would think it's my channel. Yes, people. Yes, hey up, the Rainbow Wizard's in. Stop the show, guys. The Wizard's on it. Yes, Jewel. Yes, Lois. Hope you still love us, all including the haters. Harry, I do, mate. I love everyone. I do. And it's hard, innit? Isn't it hard to still have empathy, support, and love for people that you staunchly disagree with and probably whose vibrations are creating more havoc than they are actually positivity. So it is, yes, Lois, yes, rainbows, loving them rainbows, yes, Kitty Bell, how we doing? Thank you for jumping on. Thank you very much. Don't let them drive you nuts. I know, Lois, I know, but you know what, Lois? They're not driving me nuts, and I don't think they're driving you nuts. I think this is one of the more chilled out, calmer channels, isn't it? Where you can come on, just be yourself, no one's going to wobble. But this is the question I really wanted to ask. Yes, everyone, Journeyman, how we doing? Yes, Freddie Mercury. I love everybody, including my pissing haters. You should do, shouldn't you? Know if not what they do. Is that not, and that's not, I don't want to come across arrogant by saying that, but there's a way of being, isn't there? Ultimate way of being that we know that works. But guys, I'm just pondering on initial vibrations of people. You know what I mean? And when people want to go out and post, they're obligated when they go on a social media. They might not feel it. They might feel that freedom of speech, they can say exactly what they want, but there are hidden obligations. And you know what? I thought to myself, the subbers play a bigger part in this than YouTubers, creators will actually acknowledge. The subbers will have more intel because of what they do. Subbers like yourselves, I'm not putting words into your mouths here, but if you agree, let me know. But I feel you go around, you subscribe to copious amounts of channels, maybe not that amount, but I know a lot of people that do, on various different subjects, various different people. So you've got a gauge, you've got an idea of what is good, what is light, what works, and more importantly, you as an individual, when you follow any YouTuber, any creator, you see their journey, you see their vibrations, even if they don't. So then you get a handle on whether they're handling things and their own life adequately. You can't be judgmental, I guess, because you don't ultimately know them, but what you can go off is what is projected in front of you. And same again, it's not telling them that they're wrong in a sense, but when you realize it as a YouTuber or as a subscriber, okay, one question I want to ask, have you ever reached out to a creator to tell them the vibrations are not that good at the moment, your direction, you seem to be taking things a little bit too seriously, too angry, too agitated. What response do you get when you do that, or do you do that? One thing I did think of, because I know I've got brilliant subbers, right? And I'm not just blowing smoke up your asses, guys, even though, if the shoe fits, but you are. We can chill out, we can talk on it. I won't be getting slagged off, and I won't feel the need to slag people off. It's a very love injected channel. So I'd like to think that if I come on here wobbling, if I come on here wanting to make a beeline for someone because they've done something to me, I would like to think that you'd put me in check. I'd like to think that somehow you'd pull me to one side and go, Phil, you're better than this. Phil, what are you doing this for? So what we have subbers that are probably more influential than they realise. Because the problem that I've been seeing when I've been following this abuse for the past couple of weeks is that when you get subbers that sit on channels and don't do nothing, yeah, you can say they're complicit, and I totally agree with that. But they can play a fundamental role in changing the vibration patterns of any YouTuber, any creator. Can't they? If that creator wants to look into themselves. It's no point in any creator running off on their own ego with this, because this shit is too important. There's people's feelings, livelihoods at stake, and probably more important than that, people's state of mind. And I'll say it again, there was a post that I'd done at the initial lockdown, and it was called, Will Fear be more detrimental than COVID? Or I think it was Corona. That's how early it was, they didn't even know. And that video is more relevant than now, because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, the discombobulation is becoming a real issue. Now, I'm not saying this is generally COVID, but there will be an element because of the fear. It's created fear and havoc on social media. People are losing the spirit. People are losing the light because of the fear. And that fear is manifesting not only within the creator and on the channels, but that discombobulation will be transcended down to the subscriber. And then the subscriber then adopts that outrage because they are a subscriber of that individual. So if I'm losing my shizzle here now, and I'm going off on one because of a particular YouTuber or whatever has given me crap and I feel like I've got to give it them back, you all might think, well, Phil's a decent guy, he has been wronged here, so I'm going to back him up. And that's fine in a sense, but if I don't handle that right, then I've brought you into a fight unnecessarily, have I not? That is then going to get you to do my bidding, my fighting, my arguing, which then creates a discombobulation that will then transpire on different channels. I mean, as I've just said, you guys, no doubt, you spread your load when it comes to subscribers. So if I create an energy wave that is negative to you, then are you not going to transfer that negative energy onto wherever you go? So if you go onto another channel, are you going to have that there? Or are we too balanced to fall for that? But you know what? We're all susceptible. We are all susceptible to this. So, same again, this is not arrogance going, oh, look, my vibration's high and everyone seems to be losing it. No, I'm trying to get my head around what the initial cause is. Because abuse comes from agitated minds, doesn't it? So if that agitated mind has come from the creator, by misrepresenting the story, by not loving people. I mean, you started it earlier yourself, guys, when you're saying love you all, even the pissing haters. So if you don't love your haters at this point and you're coming out wanting to hate your haters, is that proactive? Is it proactive for the creator, who's then going to vibrationally change because of that? Is it proactive for the subber or for anyone who happens to listen to it? So it's a back engineering kind of stream, this. It's trying to get to the root cause. Even if you've got a grievance. We all know that if you've got a grievance in life, going round slagging people off is not the way forward. It's never really going to get it concluded, and you're probably going to create more animosity and darker energies within yourself. That's ultimately what's going on here, surely. And then people become products of that. So I'm going to ask that original question again, because I've gone off on a tangent. What do you feel when it comes to subscribers? Because in many cases, you'll know more than me, because you'll follow more subscribers and you'll listen to more lives than I do. I'm a creator, so I barely have a chance to listen to a lot of people's other stuff. So you'll have a fairer idea. So I'm asking you, I don't want you to come on here thinking that I've got the answers to this. I think we all have got the answers. So what do you think? Let me know in your comment section, please. Did somebody say comment? Woo! So yeah, that's the way I'm thinking. I'm trying to back engineer it and look at the root cause and look at what it creates. Loving everyone. Can you love everyone whilst bollocking someone? You kind of should, shouldn't you? Same again, if I'm coming on giving some YouTuber offloading my outrage, should I not do that with an element of love behind it? Or else, what am I doing? Am I perpetuating the hate? And am I justified to do that because I sufficiently got aggravated? Or should I always be contemplating my own actions? And even if I want to dress someone down on my channel, do it in a way that's not going to inflame the situation, that's not going to create a hater, that then is not going to go on to other lives, other channels, and then have a load of backstabbing, two-faced behavior. It's quite nursery-like when you look at it. So there's no comments come up here, guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Phil. Get in the room. Come on. What's happening? I'm just literally talking about... I want your advice, guys. I want you to fill me in. Yes, is Dolly in the house? It comes from love, but they never see it. You're right. Freddie Mercury, yes, you can. You do that with our children. We bollock them, but with the care for them never changes. It's true. And, hold on. Hey up. Why is Daffy wanting to do some spanking to my mother? What's going on there? What's going on there? Have we got a little bit of hedonism creeping out on my channel or what? Spank you very much, Great Brit. YouTubers have a responsibility to calm things down, not keep shit going. Mate, that should be a quote. That should be a quote. That should be immortalized. Because it is. It's the unseen obligation that creates so many waves. And it's not for me to say that I'm better or worse than anyone else. In many ways, I need to redress myself. And I was talking with Dolly before on this. The one thing I always try and do is I always try and put myself in a good place. So if I'm not in the mood for coming out on a live, being the happy, friendly Phil, which will happen for many varying different reasons, I won't come on. I'll find something out of the way that calms me and my soul down. And then once I'm calmed down, you know what? Interactions with people starts to rise again, because I find it hard to interact logically when you're agitated. The agitated mind is one of the most persecuting things about an individual. When you're on your own and you're agitated, you're tormented, there's almost no getting away from it. There's nowhere to hide. So you shouldn't be posting. You shouldn't be. Look after yourself as an individual, shouldn't you? Do we not all have that responsibility? Do my subbers have a responsibility to look after me? Or should I be looking after myself? Should I be waiting for my subbers to say, come on, Phil, chill the fuck out. What's up with you? I don't sub to you for this. Has that got to happen? I'm 50 years of age. Should I need someone telling me that? Does your ego need to be pricked by subbers? Or should it naturally be there? Tree hugging is good. Yeah, can't knock it myself. Can't knock it. There is no emotion, there is peace, there is no ignorance, there is knowledge, there is no passion, there is sincerity. There is no death, there is only vibration. Fucking hell. Stuart, I think you should rename yourself as the Dalai Lama or something. My God, all this profound shit coming out on here. Like and share, come on, Anne. Yes. 11:21 p.m. Is that what time it is where you are, Ivor? Well, thank you for jumping on at such late times in your evening. Some subscribers who give constructive criticism sometimes don't articulate it in the right way, even though they mean well. That is a very valid point, and I can fall into that. It's very difficult as a creator to try and keep yourself in check, to try and make sure you use the right vocabulary, to make sure you address people in the right way. Same again, if you are articulating something and you're pissed off, bang to rights, it's going to come out wrong. If you're trying to articulate and someone wobbles you in your comment section by coming out with some crap, it's hard to keep yourself on that even keel. It's like rocky waters, rough seas. How do you keep your boat steady on rough seas? You know what I mean? It's literally, it's an inward thing, isn't it? It's inward. It's inward for everyone involved. I mean, that's what we're talking about here. And I do believe, probably what I'm trying to say is that in many cases, the YouTuber, the creator, has probably inflated themselves, elevated themselves, and forgot that the subscribers are just as important as them. The subscribers are what make you and break you. So if I lose my crap because I think I'm getting loads of views, and the sensationalistic value of that means that I do get loads of views, why am I not thinking that that's a bad thing rather than a good thing? Because views don't ultimately mean success, do they? Views can actually be the opposite. Yes, have we got Ginger in the house? Yes, Ginger. Yes. How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, we're all doing all right. Remember, the system is not broken. It is made to break us. Made to break us. Don't let it. The system divides and conquers. Let's unite and prosper. It's true, innit? And you know, when you put it like that, who was that? Hermit33. When you put it like that, it makes you think that this is a constant battle. Every stream, every post, every time you analyze someone else's actions, it is a constant evaluation. Because you have got to do it right for you and for the individual and for the subbers. And I do believe that a lot of power, a lot of ego, and a lot of misguided power is handed to subscribers that then feel that they've got to, come out there swinging it. And maybe because they're articulate, maybe because they are adored as a creator, people adopt their outrage. Misguided. And from a creator's perspective, I've got to say, what I try and do, don't always achieve it, but what I try and do is the exact opposite. I work from the YouTubers, the subscribers. We're all in the same boat. You're only subscribing to me because of what you feel is going wrong in the world. And the reason why I opened up the channel is because I feel there's many things going on that is wrong in the world. Done deal. That don't mean that I'm elevated. It means we're all here together trying to work it out. And how do you mediate anything? With fear, agitation, outrage, in many ways unjustified outrage, in many ways the creator not being able to handle a very sticky subject. I would love, no I wouldn't actually, but let me make this point because you've got to think of the one thing that made me really think of obligation more and more is when I started interviewing survivors. Survivors of grooming, survivors of rape, both male and female. That is when it brought home to me that don't be a smart ass here. Don't think you've got a massive role here. The moment that you interview someone who's gone through such lowness, sexual violation, grooming, you've got to be very careful on how you handle it for them. You've got to be very careful on how it comes out to subscribers as well, because it's all one long energy wave. So for me to come out, interview survivors of grooming, and then just walk away like they don't mean nothing, not be there to support them, not be there when you get a dickhead comment that comes in and decides that he wants to have a piece of him because he doesn't fully believe or she doesn't fully believe the story. You've got to be there, you've got to follow it up. So you've constantly got to redress on how you are as an individual whilst doing that job with individuals. You might get it right, you might not get it right, it's all learning. I wasn't born a fucking interviewer. You know what I mean? I wasn't born a YouTuber. So I'm not going to sit here and go, I've been here 5 years, been here, seen it, done it all, blah, 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 blah. No, all I'm doing is letting you know all my experiences, bit by bit. There's many experiences I've not told. There's many experiences that I probably won't tell because they're personal. There's many experiences that I chat with other creators in the background that I will never reveal because it's too personal to them. Man, this is fascinating. And I just wish people would just consider that. Consider the true power that we've got. Man, you've got power when you're a creator. You've got power. Use it. Use it right. Look after people. Be there for people. Don't turn your channel into a fucking boxing ring. You know? You cannot change the mind of an individual who isn't open to receive. Yes, Ginger. Very profound. True. Very true. I've been there. Somebody publicly humiliated everyone about the essay I went through, right? As a child, it broke me for a little. Man, you see that? That's just low vibration, isn't it? You know? Without getting personal there, brother, the first thing I'd do is go, mate, you're a brother. You're a brother of trauma. We're all here because of some element of freaking trauma, aren't we? One way or the other. Whether it be trauma from outside forces, organisations that are making your life a fucking misery. I'm not saying targeted individuals or anything like that. I'm on about the lifestyles that we had to lead, the debt lifestyle, you know? There's many things that are wrong with the system. So to compound that, do I then dig out someone because of their abuse and mock them for it? Man, I tell you, if my mum was alive now, she'd be telling me. She used to tell me when I was young all the time, the one thing you don't do, you don't mock. You don't mock the afflicted. You don't mock people with forms of impediments. You help. You sympathize. You try and build them up. Because everything that they are, you are. And that's what these assholes do not get, do they? So when they're projecting such low, nasty energy, that is a direct reflection on them. There's no justification for it. That's showing the darkest elements of the human soul. And you should know that that's wrong. You should know that the effect that you're having with that is going to be negative. You should know that you're making people miserable by doing that. So then what do? Do you create a channel that is pretty much misery loves company? What is going on there? So what I'm trying to discuss here, I feel, is the early beginnings of how some form of abuse can start. You know what I mean? Do you think leftism is like narcissism? There's not too much between the two, is there? I know plenty of left-wing people that are nice people. So ultimately to say that anyone who's left-leaning has got narcissistic tendencies, no, that would be pretty inaccurate to say. Although liberalism is quite categoric. Liberalism does not want to communicate fairly. It don't want to coincide. So there's elements of narcissistic and probably psychopathic and sociopathic behavior within leftism. In certain elements, there's a controlling element to it. There's a possessive element to it. There's a lack of understanding for anyone else's point but that point to it. So I would agree in many ways, yes. But same again, I would like to say that there's probably people that are left leaning on this channel. And I fucking love it. Whether you left, right, up, down, black, white, what? Don't know what more to say. Yes, Sam. Truth Seeker, hi brother. We're in a race to zero emissions. Yeah, we are. We are. Why don't we do the zero emissions with negativity on social media? Why don't we do that? Get a freaking green tax on that. You know what I mean? Obligations on social media to actually attack this properly. I know it must be a right nightmare to stop all this agitation, but you've got to try because you're complicit. You're basically opening a platform and going, well, post what the fuck you want, and we'll decide when we think it shouldn't be posted. But then the crazy thing is, the hypocritical thing is that there's stuff that's clearly left out there that does create so much damage, that does get multiples of YouTubers in a tiz, running around arguing, and then feeling that it has to draw the worst out of them in order to get their own back. And that's wrong. If I can't handle my shizzle, right, and I feel I've got to post something in the darkest, lowest way in order to get this person back, I've lost. I've lost. If YouTube allow me to do that, they're not helping me, they're not helping my subbers. How do you manage that when you've got millions upon millions of people posting simultaneously at the same time? So I've got to appreciate it from that angle. But when you can see the damage being caused, you've got to look at it. If I feel I've got an obligation as a creator, what the fuck have YouTube got as an obligation? What has Facebook got as an obligation? Is it filling out for fulfilling them obligations? Because they're quite important. People can die, people have overdoses because of abuse, whether it be sexual, verbal. Multitasking but listening in. Yes, Ginger. I'd love to say I'm multitasking. I should be talking, but I'm not. Because you know what? I can't talk and multitask. I can't. I can barely think and open my mouth at the same time. Yes, YouTube equals drama equals dollars. Well, you're right. You are right. And it's dollars for YouTubers, creators. It's dollars for YouTube. It's dollars for the masses of marketing, the people that will make money out of it, the people who put adverts on there. See, I've got a responsibility. If I was putting an advert on, I mean, this is the, oh, fuck me, you brought up a good point, right? Remember, there was a wave of people, or there was about 2 years ago, YouTube were clamping down on adverts and demonetizing people because of their energy post, or because they're fundamental, or because they're regarded as being extreme. Remember that? Yeah, everyone was being demonetized, and it's probably still going on now. Why are they monetizing abuse? Why is abuse being able to be monetized? Why aren't they doing the same thing with that? Why aren't they clamping down on YouTube channels going, you know what? You just posted that's just created all that. You keep that shit up, not only are we going to demonetize your channel, but you ain't going to have a channel. Why are they not doing that? It's like abuse has just got an open door. So I can sit and watch half a dozen YouTubers creating all kinds of crap, which is them creating instability with all subscribers all over the place. Everyone's running around left, right and centre wondering what to do. When in reality, YouTube have got the obligation to do that. That is their obligation. Us women are great multi-tasters. Lol, I'm watching this prepping the wall to paint my wall. Well, brother, I hope you're prepping it in the right manner. I'm telling you, I don't want to be calling people out for crimes to painting and decorating, but telling you I'll do it. Ginger Ninja, who was it you used to mod for, by the way? Take a look at my last video. Someone found things moving in a blue face mask. Weird. What's going on here? Yeah, they are a part of it, you're right. Rainbow Wizard, yep, seen this coming. Or True Seeker replying to Rainbow Wizard. Yep, seen this coming for years, and now it's here for you. I told them straight up, welcome to the New World Order. I do not consent. Fucking right, and I don't either, mate. Brother, I'm cooking. Preach, Red Pill Phil, they should never be awarded for bad behaviour. You're right. You know what I mean? Man, if you were in school and you're creating a load of crap, are you going to get a gold star? No, you're not. You're going to get told to go in the corner of the room, go and look at yourself, right? And don't even bother looking at me until you sorted your head out. And that's what needs to happen, doesn't it? It's like there's so much childish, spikish behaviour going back to is fear going to be more detrimental than corona? Take corona out of it. Fear's going to be more detrimental than anything you can put in it, because look what happens when you inject a little bit of fear and a little bit of paranoia into people's posts. A little bit of anger, a little bit of agitation, and a little bit of, I've got to do this. Why have you got to do it? What's your reason for doing it? And if you do that, are you responsible for the creation of the wave that is going to come once you've done it? Because if you're not mindful of that, don't bleed in post. We've got too many egotistical people that are not considering people. And that's what I see. So if I post something digging any of you out, it's because I'm acting in a way that wants to make this fight, want to offend you. Why should I want to offend someone I don't even know? You tell me that. Yeah? So I've got Anne here, the lovely Anne. All she ever says to me is shared and liked. Yeah? Shared and liked. She's fucking diamond, pardon my French. So I go and dig her out. Why? I don't know the lady. Even if the lady said, I'm not sharing this crap, Phil, do I dig her out? What benefit is going to come to me by doing that? Will karma come into play? What will happen? It's energy. You've got to see the energy that you're giving off, aren't you? Look at your energy. Is your energy good? Is it bad? Are you light? Are you dark? Is all this making you dark? And these are not anything that anyone should be ashamed of thinking. Do you not realise how many times I've had to recalibrate myself, my vibrations doing this? You've got to be strong to do this, to handle it. Am I that strong? It's work in progress. Work in progress. But what I will say is, right, is that with the love and the respect that comes through this channel, with the comment section, with the camaraderie, with the fact that I know that I'm feeling what you're feeling, that makes me a better individual. It gives me support, gives me love, and it makes me think, you know what? I'm going to do something good for this channel. I'm going to do something good for that individual. That person has just reached out to me here. You know what? I'm going to make sure that anything I do will have a light footprint when engaging with them. Consideration. And I think with that consideration, you can talk about anything, any point, but with the consideration of the individual. And then you've got your common ground, because you'll get it somewhere. At some point, you'll both concede to each other's talking point. Boom, you've got your middle ground. And even if you don't, you can still agree to disagree. Even that's common ground. Like and share. Yes, and bands and bands. Yes, loving you, Anne. Loving you, Anne. And I'm loving your cat as well. Oh, good point. Oh, Rainbow Wizard, where is it? Come on, Rainbow. Here we go. Oh, watch a movie called Songbird. Also, thoughts on the census. Did you fill it in? I've not filled it in yet, mate. No, to be fair. I'm probably gonna. Got nothing to hide. You know, I've only got 55 people living in my house. I won't be declaring them, obviously. What it is, it's actually just me, my wife, my 2 daughters, and the other 50 people are my alter egos. But I can't put that on the census, can I? These are some really good people on YouTube too, though. More good than bad. You're right. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're right, Ginger. I don't want to paint a picture that... No, I'm not. We're all in that same boat. You know what I mean? We all know. We all incessantly know. So I've met Ginger here, met her on the stream, talked to her in the background for the past couple of weeks. You don't need to tell me that she's a decent person. I can fucking see it. Pardon my French. Same with Amber. You don't need to tell me that she does right by her child, because I can see it. She don't need to tell me that, because I can see it. So it's recognising the good in people. So same again, I'm going to ask you the question again. Do you think subbers should become more important in actually redressing what the YouTuber does? Do you think the YouTuber has got an obligation to listen to its subbers a bit more? What? No, it hurts my... It hurts what? What's it hurting there, Great Brit? Keep it clean, sir. Keep it clean. Cheese and bread. What's going on here now? Both balance, yes. It's true, innit? And honestly, because you guys are so nice, and, you know, even with the people that have just newly subscribed, thank you for jumping on. I love you all. Even if you're just jumping on to thumb me shit down, don't really matter to me. Shall I go on, man? But I love you all. You're important to me, and I'm not just blowing smoke up again. You're important. Any YouTuber should realise that he's not more important than the actual subscribers. If all the years went, fuck this, I'm off, boom, no liker, no lighter. If you done one of them, I ain't got a channel anymore, have I? So that's my obligation. I can't think I'm above. Oh, fuck it, don't matter what I say, they'll follow me. Seriously? You think like that, then within 5 posts, you're gone. People will walk away. So do YouTubers. Hey, oh, look at this. Look at this. We have a stowaway pigeon. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Pigeon on a live stream. Come on, pigeon. What do you think about online abuse? Yeah? Do you get it? I bet you do, don't you? All you want to do is sit there and chill, yeah? Yes, Sam. What do we do now? In terms of what? Black Swan? Because what I would recommend... Yes! Look, watching me? That bird is on my ass. I'm telling you. Saying, I'm watching you, Red Pill Phil. I can see you. I can see you. Pigeon's thinking, what the world? Oh, look at it, bless it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, man. So I think someone asked me, what can you do? I mean, what do? You keep being you. That's all you do. You keep being you. You keep projecting positivity, even in your redress of whatever argument. You keep sticking with people that will lift you, not drop you. That is all you do. Same again, I've been talking with Dolly about this, and Ginger. The beautiful thing is, over the past couple of weeks, I feel like there's been a conglomerate of subscribers all on the same vibe, which is a vibe of we're all in the same boat. We're wondering what the hell's going on. We need a safe place. We need a place where there's not all this dark energy. There's not people that are going to dox me as soon as I bob my head up and say hello on a chat. I feel that. Yes. Oh, well, then let me go through these. That's what lefties do, stick with people that agree with them. Well, yeah. And I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to stick with like-minded people. I can disagree with you. People have said to me, Phil, I like your videos. I don't agree with everything you say, but I love your videos. And that, fine. Can't ask for more than that. Because you know what? I'll probably agree with 80% of what you're saying, maybe 90, maybe 99, maybe 10%. I don't know. That we can agree on. So I don't mind anyone kind of disagreeing or being on air and not seeing my point of view. That's fine. As long as you've got a light energy, as long as you don't feel that if you disagree with me, your way of going forward is to go out on the attack. You don't do that. You know what I mean? Pigeon don't want that. Look at all. Look at all. Why would you do that to a pigeon? Who's going around doing that to pigeons? Totally wrong. Oh, here we go. Good to know we have others experiencing the same craziness as us and able to chat, resolve and come up with potential fixes. And ain't that all we want to do, Rob? We can't ultimately heal the world, but we can heal ourselves. There's an element of trauma that's gone with this, that we're all going, oh man, I'm feeling down about this. And all we're doing now is kind of metaphorically putting our arm around each other's shoulders and going, fuck him, you're all right here, don't worry about that. Don't worry. There you go. Go stick the kettle on. Do me a favour. Grab me one as well. And grab me bobbing creams. And you may have one, but only one. Okay? Don't be going dunking crazy on my bobbing creams. Because I will call your ass out for that. Tell you. We'll need that for sending messages. Hold on, what have I missed? Much love to all this crazy world. It is free as a bird. Pigeon Street. Do as you did in Manchester, follow your own path and turn away from ignorance. Robert, you're so right. And this is the one person I've got to thank for helping me realise that. Is the man Great Brit himself. The man Great Brit. I keep oh, who's that? Phil attracting birds. Attracting all the birds wherever he goes. I'm a right Casanova, I look, even the pigeons are on me. I can't help it. Fucking pigeons are dripping off me. Look. Hey up, she's fucked off. Oh man. Negative energy, guys. Negative energy. I've been left in the lurch by a pigeon. Man. Oh. Ginger Ninja, I have even performed a cull on real life friends that were dragging me down. It is a bit extreme, but it is necessary for your own mental health. Whiskey Tourette's 1. That's a name and a half, but I totally agree with your point. I went to see a clairvoyant several years ago, and the clairvoyant said to me, I was going through a time where I couldn't understand. I was not liking people, and that sounds really weird, but I was going through my first initial wake-up stages where, because I'm looking at other people and how they couldn't see what I could see, it was annoying me. I didn't have a platform, I didn't have a voice, I was just an average geezer going about town, but watching shit and seeing it, being able to see it in my mind's eye, and watching all my friends, all my family just going, Phil, come on, yeah, Phil, you know, you might be going a bit over on that. And I'm watching people literally walking like zombies on the street. That annoyed me. Now I feel totally different. People don't annoy me. I love people. What I'm now realising is we've all been done over. There's people that can see it. There's people that can't. It's as simple as that. So that doesn't mean I now hate individuals that I feel a zombie like, that may want to turn away, may just want to live their life, and ignorance is bliss. I can't knock them for that. People who want to wear a mask because of the fear, even though it's not logical, I can't knock them for that because I love them as an individual. You know what I mean? So when I was rising, my vibrations were rising. I went to see this clairvoyant and I'm saying, I don't know what I'm going through, I can't even chat with my mates. My mates are coming to my house on a weekly basis. As soon as I'm getting more and more woke, they're not coming round as much anymore. And I know it's because of the way I'm being. And she just turned around to me and said, what is happening right now, from what it sounds like, is that your vibrations are rising and the people around you are not. That's not a reason to hate them or feel that they're zombies, but that is the way it is. Once I got that, it helps me tremendously. So I can get it when you say you've had to cull friends. Is it a vibrational thing? Are you existing on another vibration that is above theirs? Not to say that you're better than them. We're all learning. We're all growing. This is all a journey. I don't even know where I'm going to be this time next year. I hope my vibrations will keep fucking rising. And that's all I can hope for. Oh no, what happened? Hey up. Dumped. I know, got dumped by a pigeon. Man, I tell you, rejection's never nice, is it? But a fucking pigeon? Seriously? Man, how can she do that to me? Oh, the eggs are in there as well. See eggs in there, see them. Oh. Well, I hope she's alright. I hope she'll come back to me. Maybe she just doesn't do lives. Maybe that's it. Maybe it was a bit intrusive for me to shove a camera in her face. She's like, well, fuck this, Phil. You know what I mean? Keep an eye on the eggs, I'm off. It was the singing that killed the pigeon. Oh, Great Brit, I tell you, you work wonders for my self-esteem, mate. I don't know where to be without you. I tell you, I feel like $1 million every time he addresses me with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Same as, what? Whoa, what? I love you all. Just let me put that out there, right? My singing ability and the pigeon's interpretation of my singing ability is fucking irrelevant at this point. I love yous. You know what I'm saying? Man, do I need to ask the pigeon? Say the pigeon says, nah, Phil, these subscribers have got it all wrong, Phil. I've just gone for a piss. That's it, Phil. Nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with your singing. I've just gone for a piss. I'll be back in a minute. There's no going back once you rise to this degree. Vibrations rising and it will continue. So be it, and so it is. Enough said. Shut the stream down. Give that man a lollipop. Or lady. Facts don't care about feelings, mate. Great Brit, mate. Tell you. Do I have to weaponize this pigeon? Carry a pigeon with dark energy? Coming to you, Great Brit. Coming to you. I'm going to do some mind control techniques on this pigeon. Yeah. You have entered your spiritual awakening. Yes, you are on a higher vibration level. Yes, we all are. We all are, because we can sit in this negative pulse and still talk. You know what I mean? We're not becoming products of it. So I'm not saying anything that I don't believe that anyone else is on here. It's not, you know what I mean? There'll be plenty of people on here that are probably more spiritual, more intelligent, more common sense, more articulate, a better person. So all I can say is that, you know what? I aspire to be that. It's gone to hide its baby. Pissing myself laughing here, Phil. The pigeon, man. Oh, man. Man, I've been rejected by a pigeon. It's not nice. There is a lot of enlightened energy here. It's beautiful. Yes, Ella, you're right. There is something nice. And people might come on, I've been called soft. I had some knobhead who come on my channel, right? And you seen it. I actually invited people to come on to talk about how they feel. This individual done nothing but in the comment section talk about how I'm a lefty and how I've gone soft. And then was the first cheeky mofo to sit in my stream when he wasn't even invited. And then when he come in and started chatting crap, he was chatting all kinds of crap that wasn't even to do with the stream. About constitutional law. Like, what are you talking about? And you've got the cheek to call me soft? Do you know how much strength it is listening to people like you all the time and having to still come out with some positivity? And when you come on with the cheek of disrespecting me by calling me soft, but then you're the first cheeky git to press the link to come into my stream? Are you a hijacker? You think I can't see that, shizzle? Positivity attracts positivity until it eventually drowns out negativity. Yes, I'm well on that. Phil is literally my next door neighbour. Yes, I know. I'll live up the street, don't worry. And I keep saying we'll have to go on a bike ride, we'll have to go up on the Vale, we'll have to get out there. Definitely. In fact, you live near to my friend Paddy. My friend Paddy literally lives round the corner from you. So yeah, all three of us will have to go out on a bike ride sometime, innit? I am loving it here. Yes, Sockcat. And I am as well. Yes, told you. I told you. She loves me. She loves me. Hey, pigeon. Hey, pigeon. What are you doing to me? Don't walk away, pigeon. Don't ever walk away on me like that again. Do you know I've had like 20 comments now saying all kinds of negative things that you dump me? So for the record, can you tell people that I'm no longer dump pigeon? Yeah, you turn back up again, so you clearly got something to say, pigeon. Say it, because I've got subbers here getting the wrong end of the stick. And I'm feeling rather rejected. Okay then, I'll take that as a yes. Not 3 times on the scaffold. Not 3 times, the pigeon if you love me. Yes, come on pigeon, you keep them eggs warm. Keep them warm, son. I'm losing it, I'm losing it. Talk about high vibrations. What, really? Talking to a pigeon? Seriously? Are you sure you don't need sectioning, Phil? Fucking high vibrations. I'm gonna laugh. Send me a message to Canada with that carrier pigeon. Right, there we go. Who sent that? Archangel. Right, Archangel. Come on, carrier pigeon. Send mutual love to Canada, yeah? The old maple country. Come on. Get your ass in gear, and if you're going to dump me by flying to Canada and sending love to the Archangel. You're making me dizzy. Sorry. She looks like she's sitting on her eggs. You might need to feed her. Feed her what? What do you feed her? What can I feed her? I've got a bit of cork in my cork gun, that's it. She don't want cork. Pigeons say, come on, Phil. Pigeons say, come on, Phil. and my fam are moving in this car. Pigeon pill Phil. Oh, for fuck's sake. I brought it on myself, Anna. Red pill pigeon. Yes. Oh man. This is gone peak Tom, this, I tell you. Started off with high vibrations, and now, honestly, I've got a pigeon out of that window, a man out of that window. Oh, I think I'm going crazy. The pigeon is resonating with your vibration. Yes! That's more like it, innit? Yes, she is. Look at her. She's vibing. The vibe is high and she's holding on. The pigeon's gonna be the number one. Number one. Yes! Fuck's sake, I'm losing it. Right, I think I'm gonna get going, guys. The pigeon is probably, oh Jesus, where's Al gone? The pigeon is probably thinking, who's that nutty geezer talking to? So, you're probably right. You're probably right. And this is probably obsessive behaviour now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Am I doxing a pigeon? How many YouTubers do you know dox a fucking pigeon? Is that not showing more about me than the pigeon here at this point? What are your times in it? Have you finished the house yet? No, because I'm too busy fucking looking at pigeons, aren't I? You know what I mean? I do need to caulk, I do need to fit second undercoat, I need to take them stairs up, I need to knock that bit in there, I'm going to do some caulking next door in a few minutes. Honestly, yes people, paint fumes, pigeon fumes. Nice chat everyone, enjoyed that. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm going to get going because I've got to start caulking up. Oh, don't want to get him on. So thank you very much anyway for jumping on. That was it. Just a little, oh, he's following me. Look, there we go. Might as well get the pigeon on. Cheese on bread. Right, pigeon. Thanks a lot for your time, son. I hope you and your eggs have a really beautiful life, yeah? You and your two little pigeons. Do you ever see baby pigeons? What's going on there? The eggs are small, but all of a sudden, you'll see a fully grown fucking pigeon. What's going on there? Is it like one of them inflatable tents when you just pull a cord and it goes boom? Is that what happens? It's like, how the fuck can a fully grown pigeon come out of a little egg? I'm sorry, I'm going on. So with that, I'm going to get going. Phil's nature channel, like it. Oh, nature, man. Rinsing out a pigeon while he wants to do his warm its eggs. I'm an abuser of pigeons and the eggs. That's probably what this stream's going to tell you, innit? So thank you very much, guys. Much love. Hope you take care of yourselves. There will be a stream. Phil Ambro. Oh, for God's sake. And here we have a pigeon on a scaffold in the middle of Hattersley, just sat on its two eggs, wondering what the fuck is going on. Meanwhile, there's a man with a really weird look on his face, shoving the camera in the pigeon's face. And the pigeon's like, what you doing, man? Don't you have work to do? All I'm doing is sitting on my eggs. What's so interesting about me sitting on my eggs, you son of a... Right, I'm going. I know, I'm going because I'm getting more crazy as it goes on. And Great Brit, thanks mate for building my esteem up, dude. Seriously, I feel like $1 million now. Thanks a lot. So, where we at? Phil, respect my friend. What's the great vibe, bro? Yes, Norman. Much love. I'll keep. Yes. Me and the pigeon are going to do some beautiful things together. Let me tell you, a new relationship forming. Butchered your name, mister. Okay. Love you all, guys. Love you all. No worries, pal, anytime. Cheers, Great Brit. Cheers. Nice one, mate. You know, nice one. So, with that, I'm going to get going. thank you very much. If you're watching this retrospectively, yes, loving you all, loving the vibes in this channel. Make sure you enjoy yourselves. Tomorrow is going to be a mad fun stream with the lady called Dolly Daydream, Dolly Doolittle. Yeah. And we're going to be featuring her art. We're going to be talking about many different facets of spirituality and YouTube itself. So let's get on it. So guys, love you. Hit the like button. Yes, and yes, and yes, and to your cat as well. Love you. Even the pissing haters. God bless you. Pigeon, that is.